I really liked going to the marketplace for the first time in Antigua because it was just really interesting to experience an entirely different culture and see just the sounds and the sights of things I'd never seen before.
My favorite thing has probably been testing out the markets, seeing how low we could get some of the market sellers to go with their products.
I found really interesting about this trip was traveling to different areas and seeing how tourism is developing because it's an important source of income for the country, especially in Panajachel. Just seeing the different areas that people are coming from, Europeans and Americans, to really enjoy the beauty of the country.
My favorite part of the trip so far has been our time at Lake Atitlan. It's surrounded by 12 towns and we got to visit 3 of them. We also got to go to a really unique hotel that was built into the side of a cliff, which was absolutely beautiful, and the best part about it was that I got to jump off of a cliff which was about 50 feet high, and it was an experience that I'll never forget.
Oh, there she goes! Woo!
I think the best part of this trip is seeing the diversity in Guatemala, that we've been to rural areas, urban areas, different parts of the countryside, and I really enjoyed that.
One of my favorite parts of the trip so far has been when we went on a tour at Guatemala City, and after the tour our tour guide Rita had lunch with us, and we just had this great conversation about all kinds of aspects about Guatemala, from its history to its culture to different social aspects, and she just would answer any questions that we had, and she was so honest and candid about all of our questions. It was fantastic.
I really enjoyed going to UFM. I thought the speakers were so interesting and had a lot to say that I'd never heard before from my professors at Lafayette, so it was just a really enlightening experience.
One of the things that I found really useful and really interesting was when they were talking about how they don't want any foreign help, they don't want any foreign aid, and how that's just been hindering their progress.
Every couple mornings we would have about an hour-long discussion, and I liked the fact that there were so many different disciplines represented within the students that a lot of different points were brought up that I wouldn't have thought of by myself.
History and Latin American Studies double major, so I came here with a lot of information about Latin America and its history. I really enjoyed being able to talk to the students of the University of Francesco Mariquin because they really brought out a different perspective of college age students that we've never heard before.
By these 2 little girls who started a conversation asking me my name, how old I was, so I did the same. And everyone there just seemed to be so happy and so proud of their culture, and it was just a really cool environment.
What I liked about the course is being able to travel throughout the country and to see how the geography of the country not only affected economic development, but the people's outlook on life and their belief that they have the ability to change their present situation.
much fun. I'd always wanted to do it, so I'm so glad that I got to do it this time. It was amazing.
I really like that our trip has experienced so many different kinds of things. We've experienced modern cities, ancient cities, beautiful landscapes, oceans, lakes, volcanoes, and all the while we're not just going through these things. We're also taking an analytical view of them. We're seeing the cause and effect relationship, what can be done with them, what has been done with them, why are things the way they are. So it gives it another depth.